Hello, everyone. If you want to sustain good health as you age, then you really need to check out this recording because today I'm talking to the absolutely brilliant online personal trainer, Dave Hurley. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Julie. Thanks for having me.
I know that you're going to be talking about sustainable habits, which is really important in health and fitness. So I'm going to hand straight over to you.
Sure, perfect. Hi, everyone. So today I'm just going to give you some tips on 6 practical positive habits you need to incorporate into your routine every week. And these habits will make all the difference to your overall wellness, and you'll feel absolutely fantastic if you can combine them all together and do it in a slow, progressive way. So we're going to start with habit number 1, consistent movement. Now, consistent movement could be something as simple as a short walk, a bit of stretching, and preferably some stretching using my special resistance bands, okay? So you can do a 5, 10, 15 minute exercise routine incorporating a resistance band such as this one into your daily routine. So you can take a 5, 10 minute break while you're at the computer, take this band out, put it behind your neck like this, and stretch this way. You're opening all the muscles in your upper back in, bringing it across the front of your chest and stretching it into your chest like that. There's loads of exercises you can do with a band like this. So that's the first one. Number 2, balanced nutrition. What do I mean by balanced nutrition? Keep it very simple. Minimize your processed foods and focus on whole foods. And I always tell my clients, focus on the visual on your plate. It's about portion size. If you divide your plate up, first half, all your vegetables, next quarter, your lean protein, like your chicken, your fish, whatever, and the rest then can be like your sweet potato, your pasta, your rice. That's the balance. Keep it that simple. Next one of my favorite ones. I'm going to just grab my glass. Hydration. Aim for 2 to 3 liters of water a day. Now, I often get asked, what if I don't like water? And some people actually don't like water. Then use herbal teas. Or flavor your water. Flavor with lemon juice, orange juice, lime juice, whatever works for you. But the most important thing is to get to 2 to 3 liters of water into your body every day of the week. It'll make all the difference. It also helps, by the way, with weight management. You'll have a much more clarity, and it's great for your skin as well, okay? There's many, many benefits, but you have to do it. It's one of the most important habits of all to bring that hydration into your system. And if you think about your urination, right? It needs to be straw-like in color. So the darker it is, the less hydrated you are. The lighter it is, the more hydrated you are. So that's a good visual way of judging where you are at with your hydration yourself. Okay, so we're halfway there. We've got 3 done. 3 to go. Next one, quality sleep. Now, I always say to my clients, sleep is like your superpower for recovery and focus. It plays a real critical role in how we recover from exercise, how more sharpened our minds are. We're much more focused when we get good quality sleep. So, things you can consider with your sleeping habits. First thing, reduce your screen time in the evening. Something I used to do a lot myself in the past. I don't do it anymore. Put that phone away, right? Try to have a routine bedtime. So don't keep chopping and changing the time you go to bed. So if you decide I'm going to go to bed at 10:30, then try to keep that consistent time every evening. You'll form a nice positive habit that way, and you'll get a much deeper sleep. And when you wake up the next morning, you're actually going to feel bloody brilliant, right? Okay. Number 4, this is something we're all guilty of, especially busy professionals, stress management, right? So we really focus on practicing mindfulness. And it could be something as simple as, so you're at your desk, you're typing away, just stop, take 5 minutes out, do some nice deep breathing. When you think about breathing, it's all about how you breathe. So you're breathing through your nose. This is very important, right? And then exhaling through your mouth. And if you do that even for 5 minutes, you can get really control your stress levels, right? You can actually really start to bring you down. So you might decide to practice yoga, right? So there's many things you can do to manage your stress, but the most important thing, I guess, is to take that time out for yourself, right? Because we're all on the go all the time. We're constantly stressed, and people sometimes think, oh, stress is a great thing. Well, no, it's not actually. We all need a certain level of stress, right? Because it's good for us, but too much stress is very bad for us. So just practice mindfulness and keep that nice deep breathing going. Okay, we're down to my last habit actually, and this is something I'm kind of known for, right? So this one is consistency, right? Now, for me, consistency has really stood to me over the years in my own business. And the reason why consistency matters is if you bring it to fitness and you bring it to nutrition and stuff like that, if you practice the same habits every day, right, and you keep it consistent, what you're getting is slow and steady progress. So I have this quote I say all the time, and it goes like this: seek progress, not perfection. Perfection doesn't exist, right? So you celebrate the small wins, right? That's very, very important, and you keep moving forward. So with me, with exercise, even if I'm caught for time and I don't have 30 minutes, because generally my workouts are 30 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, I get it done. I make that time every day, 5 days a week, I will do my exercise. Okay. So by being consistent, it becomes a routine and it becomes just another thing you do in your day. Okay. So consistency is probably the one that ties all of the other habits together, if you think about it. Be consistent with your sleep, with your hydration, with your nutrition, with your movement, and your stress management. So that's why it wraps it up nicely in the end. So those are the 6 positive habits, which I think are pretty easy to action and bring into your daily routine. So my tip would be kind of to not try to do them all together. Start with the ones you know you can achieve. You might be doing some of these already, and then add another one into the routine. So you go from 3 to 4 to 5, and before you know it, you're doing all of the 6 of them. And I promise you, over 6 months, you're going to feel a whole lot better about yourself.
Brilliant, Dave. I know that absolute consistency is key if we want success in any area. And, what you've shared is really, habits that are completely doable. I know that when you work with your clients, you're always training them with the resistance band, aren't you?
Correct?
And that is so great because there are so many things I know that you do with your clients, but also it doesn't matter where they are, they can take that resistance band with them, they can take it on holiday, they can take it absolutely anywhere, do it in a hotel room, and it's very, very accessible. So thank you for your genius there. I do want to ask you about the water. You said that you could flavor it with lemon or lime. Is there a concern about maybe enamel on teeth with that? Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, well, actually, it's funny that comes up in conversation, but in particular with regards to lemon juice, because I use lemon juice myself, and of course, dentists will tell you it's a no-no because because it can damage your enamel. But for me, what I do myself is okay, you've 2 options, right? You can suck it through a straw, right, and that prevents it from hitting the enamel, or I rinse my mouth with warm water when I'm finished with the lemon juice, right? So I rinse my mouth, and that helps eliminate. For me, it hasn't been an issue anyway, right? But it's an interesting question that you ask, and I suppose the one thing I wouldn't encourage is to use those flavored artificial flavorings like my wadi juice and stuff. They're no-nos, right? These things with spartamines and stuff in them. So it's about natural infusion, like so you're using natural juices to flavor the water. And it's the same with teas, by the way, because if you're drinking a lot of herbal teas, some of them could stain your teeth as well. So it's just about minding your teeth, rinsing them out afterwards, giving them a brush, and I think the benefits far outweigh that one possible negative.
I'm so glad I asked you, Dave. Thank you so much. So, for
Sure.
any of you watching or listening that have really, really been grabbed by what Dave has said, check out his links. They will be below. You can find out all about him and do get in touch with him. I know he'll be really happy to speak to you. And my links will be there as well. You mentioned, Dave, about taking some time to just be quiet. And I have my Stress Buster and free MP3 download. So that's down there as well. So thank you so, so much, Dave, for your gems. And thank you everyone else for watching.
Thanks, Julia.